welcome to the Billowing Hilltop podcast. I hope you're well, readers. We have finally made it to book 12, chapter 12 of The Age of Worms, Dawn of a New Age. It's written by Tito Leati, who wrote The Champion's Belt, one of my favourite chapters, chapter 5. And so the finish line is in sight. As always, we'd be very grateful for any ratings or reviews you'd be so kind as to leave us on your podcast app of choice, Spotify, Apple, whatever. Throw us some stars, and we'd love to hear from you. hello@billowinghilltop.com is our email, or you can talk to us through our social channels. That's it. We might as well get underway. Let us push on with episode 254 of the Billowing Hilltop podcast. Ding dong, the Lich is dead.
Marcus is destroyed. The baleful influence of Katsunyama grows ever stronger. With the 3 fragments of Rabadabada's spirit reunited, all but one of the dreadful prophecies that herald the Age of Worms are fulfilled. Lashana has served the worm god faithfully for nearly 15 centuries, yet always in the shadow of his chosen herald Dragotha. Now she has engineered the Draco Lich's destruction at the hand of a band of unwitting adventurers, she can advance her own plans to return chaos to the world. The dark monolith has been retrieved from the Tabernacle of Worms, and a great engine of necromancy draws power from the shadow to usher her lord's ascent to godhood. Yet all is not lost. Lashana may still be thwarted. Chaos may yet be defeated. A small but determined resistance remains. Can our heroes disrupt Lashana's schemes and rescue a city from despair? Whatever the outcome, Hearth will see the dawn of a new age.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
I am here with the usual crowd. My favourite player.
Thank you.
Dan, the socialist.
Hi.
Aslan, perched disconcertingly up on one of the lockers we have in here in a scraggle of weird feathers, clicking its little beak. It's the Shudder Puffin. That is Johnny.
Turned into a bird.
We have reactivated
Shudder Puffin. Oh, I'm shiny and clean.
We have reactivated Paul. We found, not for the first time, we had a discussion about this last time, that he had once again been hoarding used lavatory paper in his sump.
I like it.
Like the hammer of Thor, he'll make you go for. We have Viking Graham, and of course, master of spider science, leaving on a jet plane. We have Lucas. Hello, welcome everybody. This is the beginning of book 12 of the Age of Worms. We're in the final straight. The bell has been rung. Now, where to start? The end of last session, you slew Dragotha, freed the spirit of Rabadabadash to find his peace in the great thereafter. You gained a +2 bonus to an attribute score of your choice as he, infested you with his whatsits. The legacy, what are called the legacy items, those are the items you found in that first sarcophagus back during the Whispering Cairn, first chapter of this thing. They've all elevated by another point in terms of bonus. Looking at those, by the way, you're kicked in the gonads by this on conversion, because in the Pathfinder 3.5e world, all of these numbers are just absolutely stratospheric. But of course, with bounded accuracy, we can't have you getting +8, +9 to your wisdom and stuff. So, it's another +1. And you also received the benevolence of Ort. I don't know if you had a chance to roll your characters forward.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody? Otherwise, okay. Well, let's start with Scaly.
No idea.
No?
No.
Nobody's done
I've work. Done it.
900 special points to
I did it quickly. Do you know why? I think you can guess.
Because there's nothing to do. Well, what level are you?
Well, I'm now a 7th level barbarian. So I've upped my barbarian level by 1.
Have you?
I'm a 13th level
you've
cleric.
Changed mine. Right. That last.
Well,
okay.
Cleric, so
you're a 20th. You're a 20th level character.
I'm a 20th level. which has
So what you
not
don't
happened
get
in
is
a
the
very,
capstone.
very long time.
No, but you don't get the capstone ability because you're multi-class, right?
Don't know what the capstone
if
thing
you hit
is.
20th in a single class, you get this sort of special, well, actually pretty derisory, but they give you this special power at the end. But you're not going to get that.
No.
But you are our first 20th level character.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
What'd you get?
Well, I
from
can't
that
work
extra
out
level
that out. Barbarian is probably being able to see a bit further.
Oh,
You can see 1.5 miles instead of 1 mile.
Well, I can't walk there.
okay.
Something like that.
Can't work it out. Okay.
Or it
great.
might be an extra
Yes.
rage. I think it might be extra rage, which is useful.
And some hit points.
And some more hit points. So I've now got 239 hit points.
Blimey.
So if I'm raging, it's obviously
That's a lot
double,
of hit
I
points.
think. My key attribute I've increased is strength. So now strength 22.
Okay. And is that a result of an advancement or a result of
That was...
the +2 from Rebedabadas?
I wonder if I get the 4th level... Every 4 levels you get an extra...
No, you got that last level.
Did I?
19th level, you get the...
Okay. Anybody else
Yeah,
leveled up there?
I've done a bit. I haven't done
purple.
all of it. I'm going to swap a spell out, but I'm not quite sure what yet. But I get an extra 6th level spell, and I get an ability score enhancement. So
Right.
I've taken +2, that +2, and applied it to my charisma. So I've got 20 charisma now, so +5. So that makes my spell saves a bit better, harder to save against. I get an extra feat at 19th level.
So you've got 3 feet. Useful.
Or
Where are you going to buy some shoes?
yeah, I don't know what's going to happen there. No, I get some extra.
I get steal from outside the shop. Finally, there's a...
I get an extra feat.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite work, does it? 'Cause it's an extra. Anyway,
No.
but an extra 6th level spell is quite useful because basically I've got 1 6th, 1 7th, 1 8th, 1 9th. So an extra 6 would be handy.
Nice.
So yeah, I'll
And
just...
what level? Sorry, you did say what level you were, didn't
19th.
you? What will I?
174 hit
19th,
points.
Because you took an extra attunement slot.
I did.
Anybody else got leveling info for us?
Yeah, sessions.
Go on,
I've
go on.
leveled up to 19th level cleric.
Yeah.
So you get to choose either attribute or feat bonus. I've gone attribute,
Yes. I'm bracing myself for this.
which I will probably take in wisdom. I'm just trying to work out how to optimize that
Okay.
because the diadem's got one more.
Oh, so can you split that too? Can you split
Yeah,
it
you can
one
split
on one? Does
it
have-
one on one.
Right. So
And
you
there's
put 1 in wisdom and 1 in something else on an odd number.
on an odd number. And
Yeah.
then there's the Rabadabadas 2 to think about. So
Yeah.
Rabadabadas 2 will go into wisdom.
Yeah.
The attribute will go into
What was your wisdom before all of this?
22. It's going
Right.
to be...
So your wisdom is going to be 24.
it's probably going to be 26, actually, at the end of this
26.
Bloody hell.
The wisest hobbit in the land.
Yeah, bearing in mind this adventure is only like 3 weeks old and Sessions is sort of 17. He's
It's
sort
got a
of
lot wiser since the beginning.
scrabbling for coins in hooky card games in this tiny little mining town. 3 weeks later, he's the wisest individual the universe has ever seen.
And yeah, not sure what else I get, actually. Probably get another spell somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all I'll have to look at what that does.
Well, we can tidy all of that up. We've got lots of other admin and things to argue about. What about anybody else? Parker or Scaly? Are they in a position to...
No,
I just got the standard. I got some hit points, and I can either choose a feat or an ability score improvement, and I've made no decision on either of them yet. I need to go through the
But
feats.
you're 19th. Then,
But I'm
right,
19th
Scaly,
now,
or
yeah. I kind of regret taking that 4th
Attunement slot
Attunement
because you want to be 20th.
because I'd love to
There's
be
plenty more
20th.
adventure to go.
Because at 20th, I can get wings sprout from your back and grant you a flying speed of 60 foot.
Wow.
There's
Well,
some really nice
it-
stuff at 20th.
What about Parker?
well, I was just looking to see whether there was any value in taking a class in something else because the monk above 18th level is frankly shit.
Mhm.
You have empty body, which means you can spend 4 key points and become invisible. But you have to do that to get through to 19th level where you get an ability score improvement. And then at 20th level, when you roll for initiative and have no key points remaining, you gain 4 key points. So you get an extra 4 key points. But that's it.
It's
And
pretty shit.
I mean, that's crap.
At the beginning of every combat, you get an
Yeah.
extra 4 key points if you've got none left.
Yeah. Which
That's
is like
really, really
That
shit.
really, really
It's
shit.
an insult.
It's
It
lazy.
It's an
is.
insult.
It's all an insult. When I was thinking maybe
Yeah.
take a level in Rogue to get sneak attack.
Sneak
But that's
attack's great.
1d6. Yeah, but it's 1d6
1d6.
Uh,
Yeah.
per round.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, sure, is it not more than that?
No, not at first. Not a first level rogue.
Oh yeah, no, yes, not.
You don't,
yeah.
It doesn't all scale up with your other hit dice.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
We were talking the other day about the two classes that were reputedly shafted in the original 5e, which are the ranger and the
Monk.
And I've been reading stuff about what they fixed. Apparently, the general sense is they've fixed the monk in the 24 edition, but they haven't fixed the ranger, which is still pony.
Right.
Interesting.
And what have they done to... I haven't really read it. What have they done to
I haven't read
fix
it.
the monk?
I haven't read it. I don't know. They've just added loads more powers to the monk.
I think
Yeah.
they did the same with the barbarian as well. They've made it a bit better.
Right. But the ranger, there's an issue with Hunter's Mark, which is the kind of ranger's central bit of mechanic.
Yeah.
And it's just rubbish. It's concentration, and it's a action to move it on from one person to another. Anyway, sorry, but you are a 19th level character, Parker? Well,
Yes,
not Parker,
but not decided
Yes.
19th what yet.
right. So you've got to make a choice. Okay. Well, you can make a decision.
I feel I have
That
no
because-
choice other than just to do monk again, and then it doesn't really give me... However, what the 2 points from Rabadabadas were good, because I added them to my dexterity.
Yeah.
So now I'm armor class 25.
Wow.
25.
another-
Because you get an extra point from the vestment of Zosiel, right? Yeah.
Another...
Bloody grosso.
Nice.
What vestment of social?
There's the vestment. There's like the white robes that you got from Zosiel's sarcophagus. Don't you wear that? I thought Parker got that
Right.
all that time ago.
Oh, because I haven't added that in.
That goes
What's
up by a point.
What, another point on dexterity?
There's another point on armor class. It was +1.
Oh,
it had a +1
right.
armor class
Sorry,
bonus when you
yes,
first
yes.
found it. It elevated to +2 about, 7 or 8 levels ago. And now it elevates to +3.
Ah, right. So that would make me 26.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Now,
Is there a maximum modifier you get for abilities?
Yes, you're right.
I've never looked it up. I never thought we'd get this far.
I think there might be.
I might have to rethink my strategy.
We're going to need a note taker.
No, actually, page 13 or the player's handbook. You can go up to 30, your ability
There you go.
scores.
But does the modifier go up?
Yeah, goes up to +10.
Sorry, the Rabadabadas bonus is +1 to an attribute, not +2.
No, +2 to an attribute.
+2 to an attribute, okay.
And if you've just gone to 19th level, Scaly, you've got another choice of either a +2 to an attribute or a feat.
No, I've got my feet.
Okay.
It's called Lucky.
Okay. Inappropriately.
Yeah, I'm taking Lucky feet.
Bit late in the day, isn't it?
Well,
Right. Is everybody,
not really.
everybody happy to work on their characters in the background while we go
Yes.
move on to
Yeah.
the next thing? I'll read you a note from the adventure at this point. It's something that was put in by James Jacobs and posted this on social media a few months ago. Just some merriment from the readership. Dragotha's hoard of treasure is impressive as befits a dragon that has existed for over 2,500 years. This is the single largest hoard of treasure the PCs are likely to find in the Age of Worms campaign. The sheer size should make its discovery one of the campaign's highlights. Now, I don't know about this because of attunement. Remember, this is all pre-attunement writing. The size of the hoard is also well beyond the recommended amount of treasure for a 19th or 20th level adventure. This is intentional, basically because you won't have any chance to use any of it. Now, Paul, I have broken out the beer that I mentioned all those weeks ago.
yes,
It's from Northern Monk. Which
yes.
is called something stout something.
Percentage.
It's about 9 billion %. Here we go. A live pour. This is, oh my god. Okay. It's dark.
It's dark.
It smells, oh, wow, it smells incredible. It smells a bit like
Toffee.
Black Forest Gatto and coffee. Holy
And-
fuck.
Is this in preparation of our magic argument or something?
Yes.
Yes. I'm going to be sitting here drinking my extraordinary beer for the next however long.
And doing a crossword.
Okay, I'm going to start reading the stuff. Don't worry about writing it down. I'll circulate a note.
Okay.
The highlights, the magic.
Is this like the
We can look
generation
at in a
game where
minute.
we see the things go past on the conveyor belt?
I can't be doing the Talabir voice.
No, it's all right.
There are 2.5 million copper pieces.
2.5
There are
million.
360,000 silver pieces, 48,000 gold pieces, and 2,500 platinum pieces.
Never spend them.
There are dozens of gemstones collected in goblets, silk pouches, coffers, swathes of velvet, and other containers worth a total value of 48,000 gold pieces.
Bloody hell.
That includes a single star sapphire the size of a fist, which is worth 12,000 gold pieces in its own right. So 36,000 of mixed, 12,000 in that one sapphire. There's 62,000 gold pieces worth of miscellaneous items of jewellery, rings, earrings, necklaces, armbands, bracelets, anklets, and bejewelled clothing. There's finely made armour and weapons worth 24,000 gold pieces in total. There is a large drinking horn emblazoned with runes and carvings of dead dragons. Looks non-magical, but something about it makes you think it may have had some kind of other value, like, as it were, antique value. And there's other stuff. There is a darkwood violin that's worth 6,500 gold pieces. There's the petrified skull of an ancient reptile. You think that it's got weird runes on it that look like some encoding for spells, some spells you've never seen before, probably spells that you don't have access to as part of your studies and disciplines. There are 7 paintings depicting 7 deities of Hearth. Not that you're interested. Debracadabra, Winzim Filler of Cupboards, Thump, the Deaf Watchmaker, Irisi Bearclaw, the Standing Wave, and the Grey Woodsman. There is a tattered book which you think looks like it's worth money to a scholar. There's a dress of scarlet silk worth 3,500 gold pieces. There's all this kind of stuff. There are lots of wizard spell books. I think we can make an assumption that every single wizard's spell is somehow to be found in the spell books that you find. Now, let's talk about the magic.
Yes, let's. How does a burger introduce its girlfriend?
Don't know.
Meet Patty.
I'm circulating a note with just a list of these items on it without any more detail, just so that you've got something to refer to. In fact, I'm going to include, because the first question Graham always asks is, how much is it worth? I'm going to include the prime value and the resale value in 2 columns.
Oh my god.
I'm presuming you spend some time detecting magic, identifying, making arcana checks, attuning as necessary. Let me take you through the list. There is a +3 Ghost Touch chain shirt. That's +3 chain shirt, and incorporeal creatures attack you at disadvantage. There is a +3 adamantine breastplate of fire resistance. You'll have to look up the adamantine as you frantically flick through your rulebooks to see whether or not you think it's worth it. There is a +2 adamantine light shield. There is a +3 adamantine vorpal great axe.
Whoa.
Which is also aberration bane. That is, if you strike an aberration with it, you do an extra 3d6 damage for a successful attack. There is a +3 morning star of disruption and spell storing. There is an oath bow. There is a +2 rapier of puncturing. It's not as good as it sounds. Once per short rest, you can attack at disadvantage. If you hit, you cause a d6 con damage. There is a sun blade. There is a ring of air elemental command. There is a ring of wizardry that doubles your daily 4th level spell slots if you cast arcane magic. There is a metamagic rod of maximization. There is a staff of the woodlands. There are braces of defense +3. There is a folding boat. There is a tome of understanding. I don't know what that does. There is a robe of scintillating colors. There is a Dane's instant fortress. There is a necklace of prayer beads with the following beads: bless, curing, favour, smiting, and windwalking. There is an apparatus of the Qualish. There is a staff of the Magi. And there is a philosopher's stone. Book value 575,500 gold pieces. Retail 287,750. Just in case you were wondering, Graham, I know you always like to know. I don't know where you want to start with this, but I've got my drink.
Anyone got any specific...
Why don't I give you a list with all the little extra notes and powers? I think that would be useful.
What each thing does? Because I think that's the first thing we need to know before we know
Yeah, exactly.
what we want to take.
I'm just going to pass across the table a piece of paper with all of this on it.
Staff of the Magi requires attunement by a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard. Right, so Staff of the Magi nobody wants.
A lot of this stuff nobody is going to want.
Oathbow requires attunement. When you knock an arrow in this bow, it whispers in Elvish, "Swift defeat to my enemies." When you use the weapon to make a ranged attack, you can, as a command phrase, say, "Swift death to you who have wronged me." Target of your attack becomes your sworn enemy until it dies or until dawn 7 days later. You can have only one such sworn enemy at a time. When your sworn enemy dies, you can choose a new one. Make a ranged attack roll with this weapon against your sworn enemy. You have advantage on the roll. In addition, your target gains no benefit from cover other than total cover. If the attack hits, your sworn enemy takes an extra 3d6 piercing damage. It's not terrible for a bow. It's got no plus though.
It's going to come down to which ones require attunement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Most of them are going to
What does
require
a
achievement.
Sunblade do?
Yeah, what's a Sunblade? Braces of defense. While wearing these braces, you gain +2 bonus to armor class if you are wearing no armor and using no shield.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only thing that I could use. I have braces of defense +2.
Okay,
These
so
are
it's just an extra
+3,
point.
so it's an extra point.
Yeah.
That's about the only.
I'm sorry about the magic. I know it's disappointing.
It's a bit weak, Mike.
I'm sorry.
After all the hype.
I knew they would complain, readers. I just knew they would.
Yeah, of course. Got to complain about everything.
So what's the point of all of this?
Staff of
I'd
the
love to know what
Woodlands.
actually would make you happy. A special set of magic items that don't require attunement. Better than all of the other magic items in the magic item book.
Yeah.
Well, the ability
I don't
to sell all this stuff and buy legendary items without having to wait till the whole campaign's over anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, I think is... We can just park that.
Can we?
A lot of these items are legendary. Staff of the Magi, Philosopher's Stone, Apparatus for the Quellish. Not sure about the Staff of the Woodlands, might be. Well, what do you want to do? Do you want to
Yeah, I
divide
want
them up into the
remember.
items that you... No, do you want to divide them up into the items that are interesting and not interesting, and then decide how to allocate them, or do you want to just roll for choice?
Quite a lot of these things we potentially can't use.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
Staff of the Woodland, you need to be a druid. So actually,
Staff of the
Parker
Magi.
could use it.
Yes,
Parker can
but
use the
it-
Staff of the Woodlands.
Requires attunement.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the question's going to be, is there anything in here that is more worthy of burning an attunement slot on
Then the stuff
Yes.
than the items you currently carry? Yeah.
And a staff of
Well, I
strike,
wouldn't
for
mind the
instance.
+3 Vorpal axe.
Right. Thought you might.
Anybody want that?
Yeah.
And
The
the
other
question
thing I
is,
would
is
No,
that-
like
I
is-
would like you to have it.
Yeah, because I don't switch smoke on anymore, right?
Exactly.
But a 20 cuts the head off. I don't have to roll a 20 and a 20, which is never going to happen. The other thing I would quite like is Jern's Instant Fortress.
Well, I never.
What's that? What's that? Tell us about that.
Never you mind.
It's another.
It's another defensive.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want the
Tower.
axe, you're not going to get the fortress.
You
Why?
can use this an action to place this 1-inch metal cube on the
I'm
ground.
just saying what I want.
And
you
speak its
say what you
command
want.
word. It doesn't say it requires attunement.
What?
And then what
Fortress.
happens when you speak the command word?
Turns into a tower.
The cube rapidly grows into a fortress that remains until you use an action to speak the command word that dismisses it, which works only if the fortress is empty. It's a square tower, 20 feet on a side and 30 feet high with arrow slits, blah blah blah. It's got 2 floors. It's basically like the really disappointing keep in Book 3.
Yeah.
The door opens only at your command, which you speak as a bonus action. It is immune to the knock spell and similar magic. Each creature in the area where the fortress appears must make a saving throw. They take damage. The tower is made of adamantine. Its magic prevents it from being... basically, it's just a nice place to be in if you're in trouble, and it doesn't require attunement.
Well, that sounds lovely.
Can a monk use a morning star?
You tell me. You're out of my comfort zone.
Need to look it up.
It's a Morning Star of
Medium
Disruption, which
armor.
means
Yeah.
it destroys undead as per a Mace of Disruption, and it is spell storing. I'd have to look up exactly what that means, but there is I think it's as per a ring of spell storing.
The apparatus of the Quellish has got to be funny, so...
What's that? What does it do?
It's like a little submersible with claws. When it flies, it floats about. It can
Flies?
take 2 people.
No, I don't think it flies, it walks, I think.
Oh, okay.
Walks and swims.
Sorry.
I'd quite like that. Maybe you want the breastplate. I can't work out what type of armour it is. The medium armour.
Well, I use a breastplate and I'm already immune to fire. What does adamantine do?
Breastplate.
Well, plus
I
3
wouldn't mind the +3
breast-
breastplate.
breastplate.
Should we get
What
should
does
we get a list of
adamantine
things
do?
that everybody wants, and then we can roll for choice on those?
Adamantine armor makes you immune to criticals.
Quite like that.
Okay, so that would be better than what I have, but only because of that.
Well, if you get that, I wouldn't mind your +3.
Same here.
breastplate, 'cause
I
my
quite
armour's
like
a bit
the
shit.
Well, I don't really need it, so
Plus 3 breastplate would be quite good.
Why don't we put initials against
immune to
everything
criticals
that
will
we
be
want?
better. In
I
where?
think Paul's suggestion is good. If we
Let's get just a list.
Say what we all want, and then there'll be some overlap, and then there's some things people just want themselves, and other people don't
I'll
want.
write some notes. Let me get some notes down, and then we'll just run through them. Hold on a minute.
And why are we just not going to roll for choice and then go through it?
Right, Johnny, what do you want?
Yeah.
Just give us a list of what you want, Johnny.
Alright, I want the +3 breastplate. I want the... I don't know, we have to have tuned to it. Ring of Air Elemental Command.
Bound to need to
The
tune that.
Folding Boat. The Jern's Instant Fortress. I don't know what the Necklace of Prayer Bees does. The Apparatus of the Quellish. A chain shirt medium armour. Yes, it is.
Necklace of Prayer Beads requires
+3.
attunement by a cleric, druid, or paladin. This necklace has 1d4 plus 2 magic beads made from aquamarine, pearl, black pearl, or topaz. 6 types of magic beads exist. The DM decides the type of each bead. To use one, you must be wearing the necklace. Each bead contains a spell that you can cast from it as a bonus action.
Oh, no, I can't be bothered with that.
Jules, carry on. Sorry.
Might be quite good for
+3
scaly.
chain shirt of Ghost
Might be quite good for
Touch.
scaly.
+3 breastplate of Fire Resistance.
Ring of Air Elemental Command does require attunement.
That's it for me.
It's a really weird item. It says, if you help slay an air elemental while attuned to the ring, you gain access to the following additional properties. You have resistance to lightning damage, you have a flying speed equal to your walking speed and can hover, and you can cast the following spells from the ring, expending the necessary number of charges. Chain Lightning, Gust of Wind, and Wind Wall. So you get those if you kill an air elemental while wearing the ring. Otherwise, it's just useful for killing air elementals.
Only while you're attuned to wearing the ring, or how does that work? Or then forever?
If you help slay an air elemental while attuned to the ring, you gain access to the following additional properties.
Dan,
Yeah, you have to be attuned in order to use the additional properties. Yeah, of course.
Dan,
So we're just talking. We're not talking
What do you want?
numeric value, are we, or are we?
No, things that you want as a magical
just things you're
item.
interested in if you want them.
Tome of Understanding.
The Necklace of Prayer Beads is by quite a long way the most valuable item in terms of cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Dan, next.
What is the Tome of Understanding going to be used for? You have to read it for 6 days or something.
When you read it, you understand what it does.
Next one.
You have to spend
Go through,
48
go
hours
through.
over a period of 6 days. That's basically the end of the
Half the
campaign.
adventure.
Wisdom
Dan, what's your next
increases
one?
by 2.
I'm looking. I'm trying to work out.
Does anybody else want to chip in with any others?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a Tome of Understanding.
Okay. Anything you
Yeah,
want,
I
Graham?
mean, I'd go for that.
I'd like the fortress and the apparatus of the Quellish
Okay.
The spirit is doing
the
exactly
+3
what it was meant to do.
braces.
and the
For me-
breastplate.
The breastplate,
the plus
the
three,
apparatus of the Quellish, and the instant fortress,
That's yours, done, Graham.
and probably the Tome of Understanding.
We're getting a good idea.
Actually, I might want that chain shirt.
Chain shirt down. Right, you're down for chain shirt. Lucas.
You know what would be perfect for this? It would take a month to do, is the magic dice system.
Well.
Because you only would put magic dice in for the stuff that's useful.
Mm-hmm.
But I cannot remember how it works and I can't be bothered to do it.
But I mean, I also don't really understand why we don't just roll and then everybody picks an item and then we roll again and everybody picks an item if we're worried about it being fair.
I think what
Surely
we're
that would
doing.
be the best
I think
way
there's
Right
a bit
now
of
to do it.
thinking about these things, to be honest.
Yeah, and also we're just trying to find out who's interested in what so we can ignore the rest.
There
Well,
might
no,
be
no,
things
I mean, it's
that
not-
just one
Breastplate
person
with the chain.
wants, which they can have. I mean, as long as...
Roll for choice is always the simplest.
Well, should we just roll for choice then?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't really know what choice I'd make right now.
Well, that's why we need a bit of time to go through and analyse.
You could scoop it all into the
Yeah, we can
portable
just
hole.
take it all with us and make that decision.
What is
Yes.
what is the situation now? Can we go back and sell and buy?
We can do whatever we like, Dan.
You
It's-
don't know.
it's Dungeons and Dragons.
What are we supposed to do next?
Where does your imagination
You
take you?
don't know. You don't know. I can't steer you. I can tell you the kinds of things that you've...
hint.
Go
that
back
you've
to
got
Marcus.
Right, you've got to go back to Marcus. You've got go and pick up the fixed orrery,
Yes.
which should be ready by now. Like a couple of days to fix it, I think. You know, no pressure,
I
don't
think
pressure
that's
me.
very
right?
important.
Rabbit-dabba-das.
So Graham, the
Rabbit
chain
Dabba-Dass's
shirt is
gone.
one less armour than breastplate.
The breastplate, yeah, I want the breastplate.
Has he got much of a head left, Dragotha?
Is anybody
Well,
right?
I'd
Let's go
to-
through. Yes,
some of
let's-
that would be useful for me.
Right.
now.
So, does anybody object to Johnny taking the great axe? Are you big enough to hold a great axe?
Well, I got 22 strength.
It's the size, though.
We've established it because you had that axe that you
can't use.
snaffled off one of those fire giants, Burple, and we decided that even though it was a kind of huge size, that your strength would allow you to wield it. I don't think you ever actually used it, but
No,
I think
because
we
I wasn't
decided
proficient in it. But I could take the proficiency now. Are you saying that you want it, Paul?
Yeah, kind of, because I've just got a +1 thing.
Well,
rather
I've
than
got a
+3 thing.
Okay, hang on.
What about your +3 Morningstar disruption and spell storing? That's probably good for you, isn't it? Scaling.
There was something while I was writing which Mike said.
Yeah, that morning
that's
star.
right.
Let me tell you what a Morning Star of Disruption does. When you hit a fiend or undead with this magic weapon, the creature takes an extra 2d6 radiant damage. If the target has 25 hit points or fewer after taking this damage, it must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or be destroyed. On a successful save, the creature becomes frightened of you until the end of your next turn.
Oh, okay.
When you hold this weapon, it sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet, but also it is a Morning Star of spell storing. The Morning Star also stores up to 5 levels worth of spells at a time. It has currently got 2 levels of spells in it. You can effectively take those 2 levels of spells and add them back into your total spell allowance. Does that make some kind of weird sense?
It's like a buffer, so you can.
Well, that's
store
good
spells
for
in.
your
Yes,
Divine Smite, isn't it?
Yes.
Got 5 other spells.
Yes.
Any creature can cast a spell of 1st through 5th level into the Morning Star by touching the Morning Star. As the spell is cast, the spell has no effect other than to be stored in the Morning Star. While wielding the Morning Star, you can cast any spell stored in it, but I would rule that you can use the spell levels to spend on Divine Smite.
Okay, I'll take that if that's all right with everybody.
Yeah. If I can have the Vorpal Great Axe.
I've got no problem with that.
I mean, there's a bunch of stuff here that nobody's going to want, right?
Yeah, this is well.
The Oath Bow nobody's going to use, the Rapier nobody's going to actually use. I don't know what a Sunblade does,
Yeah.
but
Okay, so what does Sessions, Burple, and Parker want that we all agree to?
All I was going to say is I've got this
Yeah.
axe. So Paul, it's a giant-sized keen great axe +2. It's keen, which means it has a greater chance of causing a critical.
yeah, critical 19 or 20. Is that right?
Yeah.
It does 1d12 or 3d6,
I think the thing is that's great, but there's extra divine smites.
and it cleaves.
Does it require attunement?
The giant axe,
Yeah,
don't know, probably.
Well, the Morning Star
Probably.
of Disruption is going to require attunement.
it is. I just meant so if that's an issue for Paul.
No, I just
But if it's not,
well, it's that axe versus the Morning Star. The axe is lovely, but for me it's the
spell slots.
it's the spell
And
slots.
the Disruption. That's a pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm
What would you like, Dan?
really only interested in stuff that doesn't require attunement. So the book, Diane's Instant Fortress, doesn't require attunement.
Instant Fortress is a bit of a party item, though, isn't it? Kinda.
Apparatus of the Qualish doesn't require attunement.
That's also a party.
Party maybe
Yeah.
feels a
Yeah.
well, feels maybe depending. Yeah, but one person's going to want to own it. It's like a car.
Yeah.
It's a party item, but
Somebody.
one of you has the keys.
I
Yeah.
think
What does that
any-
meta magic rod do? Maximize, which is what?
I'd have to
Maximum
look at
size, maximum range or something?
Yeah, I think it's either maximum range or maximum area.
Maximum
must be
area.
maximum range. Can it be maximum area? Because there aren't many spells that
Yeah.
size out
Is it
like
not
that.
damage?
Oh, maybe it's damage.
No, I've got one. I've
Which
got
item?
I've got in power, which is damage.
Meta magic rod.
Oh, okay.
Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Folding boat, I might want. Robe with scintillating colours requires attunement, so no. Necklace of prayer beads requires attunement, so no. Has anyone got any attunement slots unfilled?
Yeah.
No.
I've got one left.
So Paul's got one left. You should take that necklace.
Don't want it.
Graham?
You don't want it.
I don't really have attunement slots to use it. I'm in the same position you are. There's not a lot here.
Yeah.
I'd like
Yeah.
the breastplate. That would work for me because it's better armor than the armor I have. The apparatus of the Qualish because it just sounds fun.
If I take that breastplate and give you my breastplate, which is also
Ye-
+3,
Mm-hmm.
I'd quite like the breastplate because of the critical thing.
Yeah, that's why I quite like it too.
Yeah, but you're
But
never in combat.
I know. Well, if I can have the apparatus of the Qualish,
I don't mind if you have the
I don't mind if you have approached the
little guy with
Qualish.
no legs flying around.
just trundle.
Whatever happened to your broom?
Oh, yeah, I've still got my broom, which I don't currently need.
Can I have your broom?
Yeah, I hadn't really thought about what to do with the broom. I could swap you the broom for the breastplate.
I've also got a ring of evasion that I don't use.
Oh, I'd love
Does that
that.
require attunement?
It does. That's why I don't use it.
Well, maybe that's good for Paul.
Except I don't have the slots.
Well, you do. You have one. The ring, Paul,
Mm-hmm.
has 3 charges Dexterity saving throws. If you fail, you use 1 charge to succeed.
Yeah.
Not that great.
Well, I mean, I'll take it,
no, but
I
you
mean,
can't use it then, so it's moot.
Yeah.
So I think Paul should take the necklace of prayer beads.
he's got blessed,
got a spare
curing,
slot, it's a good
favour,
one.
smiting, wind walking. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm quite happy to take the necklace of prayer beads. I'm just thinking.
So has everybody had one thing yet?
I don't know that I've got one thing yet.
I thought you
Jules,
were
you
taking
take
the
it
other.
plus
Should
3
you and I
go to-
roll for the breastplate?
Well, if you give me yours, I'll... Well, okay, we could roll for the breastplate, yeah.
Yeah, because you might win it. So let's
Well,
and I
wouldn't
roll
mind
for the
rolling
breastplate.
for the breastplate.
Oh, but you've got
You've already
something.
got something.
You got the plus 3 great axe.
Okay,
Yeah.
but these are non-attunement things, are they?
No, the breastplate requires attunement.
Is it?
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
So
It's armor.
shouldn't we be rolling for the non-attunement things?
You've already got something. We're basically... There's nothing else that Graham and I really want.
Yeah, just let's let
Okay.
the guys have it, because it's just about being fair, letting everybody get something.
Parker, what did you take? You took the...
Well, I'd go for the braces.
Do it.
Well, why don't you... I don't think anyone else
Have
can
you got a
use
slot?
them.
Yeah.
Right.
Take the
Can
braces.
nobody else use them?
Well, everyone can use them, but it requires an attunement slot.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have no effect if you already wear armour.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And I
So,
don't.
no,
and I
nobody
already
else can use
have
them.
braces, so it basically increases my armor class by 1.
The one. Yeah.
Another one.
Another one. What's your
yes.
armor class
Oh
now?
my
At
god.
the moment, it's 26.
All right, so it would be
Oh
27.
So
my
it would
God.
make it
That's
27.
ridiculous.
It's the only thing I've got going for me, Johnny.
Well,
8
I've
attacks
just got
in a
hit
row
points.
without hitting
Apart
anything.
from movement and being
What
able
do
to
you
walk
want?
anywhere.
Up walls, yeah.
Yeah, should we do
All
it,
right.
Dan?
Yeah, let's do it. Percentile?
Percentile? Yeah, why not?
Crack on.
Oh,
72.
I get 72.
That's a good roll.
72.
Fuck. And
36.
36. Okay.
36.
Well, it's fine. You can take my breastplate. My old breastplate.
Okay, you have the breastplate with the special abilities, and I'll take your breastplate.
I've got 3 breastplates. I've got a +1, a +2, and a +3.
Well,
And
can
now
I
I've
have
got
your
a
plus-
4th. Yeah,
Can
you
I have
can
your
have the
+3 breast?
It's mithril as
plate?
well.
Okay.
Right.
And then can I have the apparatus of the Qualish?
If I can have
the
the-
Journ's Instant Fortress, yes.
Yeah, I'd like the fortress.
It's a party.
And the Qualish. Actually, I like the Qualish because I can't fly.
Why don't you get the broom?
But if I had swapped down my broom for the breastplate,
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes.
haven't had anything from the list.
Yeah, but I thought you'd taken the apparatus of the Quellish.
No, but I was just saying, if we exchange the broom and the breastplate, then
Oh,
I still
yeah.
haven't had anything from the list.
Oh,
But something's been taken from the list.
But you've
in order
taken
to
the
do that.
apparatus of the
Yeah,
Quellish.
I
didn't
won
you?
the thing from the list.
Yeah, he won the thing from the list. I haven't won anything or taken anything from the list yet.
So you want the Qualish from the list?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it might be quite useless, but it just sounds fun. Not quite sure how we'll move it around. You have to press levers and it walks.
Or
Yeah.
swims, isn't it?
yeah, it floats.
It floats. Yeah.
You can use it as a submarine.
It can also walk.
Yes, it can walk.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
So you're taking...
So
Yeah,
you're
just
just going
walk
to walk
that
around in this thing.
It's very slow. I'm not sure how good this is.
Yeah, but you
It's
can
not very good.
Can you sit in it and basically cast
I think
spells from
if-
it, and it gives you extra armor, and then you can fire things off? From
No, because there's no line of effect.
You have to open the front port window
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is a lever.
using an action.
I can't see that happening. Maybe it's anyway.
Maybe the fortress is better. I don't know.
So you're the only one that hasn't got anything, Graham, I think.
Yeah.
So choose something.
You could go for the Instant Fortress. You could go for the Tome of Understanding.
I thought
Go
Dan
for the-
took that.
I've taken the breastplate.
Okay.
Tome of Understanding would increase your wisdom by another 2, won't it?
Yeah. What's
to
your
28.
wisdom, Graham?
Yeah, but I think there's not enough time in the game to do it, is
No,
there?
it needs 6 days.
No, up to 6 days. 48 hours over no
Oh,
more than 6 days.
Yeah.
But it's up to a maximum of 20, isn't it? Maybe
I
not.
don't know. I
Graham?
mean, you could always reserve your choice, Graham, and we can move on with things. It doesn't
Yes.
like it.
Yeah,
this
why
is
don't
only
we
about
keep...
what
I'm
you're-
either going to take the apparatus of the Qualish or the fortress. There you go, while I have a think about
Okay.
it.
So you're going to shovel stuff into the portable hole. Will take a lot of stuff.
My door.
Do you want to
The
sell your
door
door,
will take a lot
Graham,
of
for
stuff.
the Resurrection?
There are discussions online about quite how big this kind of money. You know, what's the volume?
Yeah.
There are people who've worked out things like randomly scattered or bundled or neatly stacked. I've gone for neatly stacked. You can get all of that money into 5 cubic feet.
Oh,
That is
fair
5
enough.
by 5 by 5.
So one bag
Which
of
will fit into a
holding.
bag of holding. Then you've got all of the other stuff, the jewels, the suits of armour, the weapons, the paintings, all of that stuff. Let's say that's another bag of holdings worth. Or that goes in the portable hole.
Portable hole.
I think the apparatus of the Qualish kind of has to go in a portable hole.
Put it in the portable hole,
That's
then I'll go ethereal
that's
and
the-
you'll never see me again. That's it.
That's the really big thing in that list. Okay, so you do that. What are you doing next?
Well,
Should we go and find the broken orrery?
Oh, hold on. We've
Yes.
got this river.
Purple, can you just dispel this bloody magic
Wall.
thingy over the
Prismatic wall. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll dispel the prismatic wall.
You've got
There is-
a ziggurat, like a mini ziggurat,
yes.
and it looks like something's been ripped away from the top and out from the hole,
Hoard.
whatever, the wound in the top of the ziggurat. This green fluid is gushing out, running down the side of the ziggurat in a little series of mini waterfalls, and then running as a river through the rest of the complex.
Can we just search around looking at... I'm assuming the gas is gone.
The gas is gone. You can find some other little
Anything that
rooms
we-
and passageways. You find another
Yeah.
secret chamber that looks like some sort of ceremonial or ritual cleansing chamber.
Dragotha was a lich, right?
Dragotha was a lich, but you've already destroyed his phylactery.
Have we?
Yes.
Oh, yes, we
Yes, I mean, that
did.
was the entire point of
Oh, we did, right.
10.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh my god. Serious? Really?
Yeah.
I think you destroyed it, Buggy. Jesus.
I might have got to remember.
I mean, literally
We did,
devoted
yes, I know.
6 months worth of your
I remember
playing
now.
lives to... Anyway, you find a series of other sort of smaller caverns and chambers, nothing particularly interesting in any of them. You find a secret door that links the little chambers that Buggy found Dragotha in earlier. You find a little secret passage that leads back round to the beginning of the cavern. He must have been teleporting away from you and then working his way back round that way. I think somebody's already guessed that there must have been an obelisk on the top of this mini ziggurat, but it's not there anymore. Speculate as to where that may have been taken and who by.
So it's back down, back out then.
Yeah.
Should we rest up? Just as an obvious thing to say.
Yes, I think that might be an idea. Take a
And
long
would the
rest.
sensible thing to be do
To be
would
do.
the sensible thing to do
To be do.
be to rest up
Doobity,
at Mark's
doobity-doo.
two bringers.
Well, we have
Or
to get
here,
out.
now that
We
we've
have to
killed
get
the
out of the
lich.
valley before we teleport.
We still have trouble teleporting, don't we? Because Thing is still around.
Yeah, she's
Mother
still around.
Maggot.
Let's make our way
Well,
down.
do we want to teleport? There's no
or
need,
fly
isn't there?
down
There's
the-
no need. Let's just fly down.
Okay.
Just fly down.
You can dispel magic through the worm doors as you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can fly back up through the vortex into the shadow world.
Yeah.
That
Go back
takes
to
you back out
what's
to
her face.
the cavern where you met the Ulgastasta and all of the horrible creatures, but you can fly through that chasm, back out,
Yeah.
fly back to Zulshin. Hey, hi, she's outside her. I like to call it more of a space, more than a dwelling. I'm just workshopping ideas, different ways to use this space, actually. She's got, like, furniture out. She's rearranging it and kind of looking into the gallery area.
Feng
Nice.
Shui.
Have you come about the orrery?
Yeah.
How have you been getting on, guys?
Oh, good,
Oh,
thanks.
that's great. I love to be in the company of fellow creatives.
Yeah.
I could try my Vorpalax on her, couldn't I?
No.
See if it works.
Oh, hey, wow. Oh, no.
Just testing it out.
This is just taking a really strange turn.
Just so
Head goes flying.
negative, man. Don't worry about him, man. He's just like brings all our vibes down, man.
Hey, man.
Just don't worry.
I just don't like the way he foregrounds his
Yeah.
aggression in
Yeah.
that way.
By the way, before we go, can I chop off Dragotha's head? What's left of it? Stick it in my bag of holding. Portable
Yeah,
hole.
stick it in your dessert trolley. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No, you've got to wear it.
I think it's
You've gotta
probably
wear
too
it.
You
heavy
gotta wear
to
the
put
whole
on
on a
me.
pole.
You got to wear the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Put it on a pole.
You and Scaly like a pantomime horse.
Yeah.
Got to wander around.
Need a pair of coconuts.
She's sort of obviously in some sort of redesign, like a bit of a redesign moment.
Yeah.
She
What
heads
brought this
back.
on?
The way I think about my art, right, is it's more structuralist. It's like a structuralist process.
Yeah.
That's the way I think about it. It's like less about form and
Right.
more about the
So it's
material.
all
It's like
about
glass.
when the inspiration strikes, yeah?
Yeah, and it's like
Dan.
it's using glass as a
Dan,
language of
stop it.
self-empowerment. That's the way I think
Stop
about
it,
it.
Dan.
right?
Yeah.
And so
Dan, you're
then
just
it's all about
elongating
positioning and drawing lines between objects that
You're
somehow
prolonging the
work
pain.
around. They play with the boundaries between body, self, and ideation in ways that I just find really rewarding.
Okay. That's good.
No.
Let me know how that works for you.
Well, yeah, I mean, it'll all be on my Substack later. Or you can follow me on Instagram,
Yeah. Okay, what's Instagram?
@TheRealZulshin. Anyway, she retrieves the orrery. It is clicking away, and it has a new component. It has this
10th planet.
Yeah. She's taken the missing piece and she's engineered it back into the mechanism. But it's sort of slightly strange. First of all, it's rather difficult, depending upon which way you look at it, almost like the iridescence on a bird's feather, depending upon which way you tilt your head as you look at this 10th object. First of all, it's rather difficult to work out where it sits within the actual orbital structure. Is it on the periphery? Is it somewhere in between Super T and Sat Nav? Again, depending upon where you look, it just seems to be erratic. Also, maybe it seems like a solid, mechanical, carved, representative little planetoid ball. But if you look at it another way, it feels more like a kind of wisp of gas or steam or a conglomeration of micro elements that are sort of swirling around each other. One way you look at it, it just seems a perfectly mundane thing. You look at it another way, it seems to have a sort of weird glow and sort of slightly catches you. You feel a sort of weird awkwardness when you look at it. Like, you know, people that look at objects which have got multiple holes and they kind of feel a bit of a shudder. Multiple holes. I can't remember what the phobia is.
It's called
some people can't look at that thing.
Something or other.
Some people can't look at those things without feeling odd. Well, depending upon which way you look at this thing, it makes you feel a little bit creeped out, like a bit shuddery. It's quite interesting though, guys, because it's like not much has changed in terms of the sequence. I mean, you can roll it forward. There's going to be a conjunction between marks and sat nav, which is quite interesting, but like really interesting. Like, hold the front page. Yeah, this extra object, I think I'm using the word Katzenjammer. That's the word I'm getting when I'm working with the object, when I'm feeling its properties. Yeah. Some kind of alignment is also spinning up, like maybe in a couple of days also. I don't know. Yeah.
Right. With including Katzenjammer.
Take it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
which could be like majorly bad. I don't know. It depends. Like, not for me, obviously, because I'm like immortal, but maybe for you guys.
Yeah, well, we're getting that way.
At sessions, she's like, not for him, obviously. He's kind of, he's almost there.
It does sound like a comet, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's the sense I'm getting. Yeah. You're not Parker, are you? But anyway, you're like Parker. That's the sense I'm getting. It's like there's like a core, and then there's like a gaseous kind of idea. Yeah. It's a bit like the way that thought surrounds the self. It's like a little contemplative moment of like what's in the heart of something, but then also what's the tracery around, like the aura around it. Yeah. Anyway, here it is. It's been a pleasure to get it back in working order. I'm a maker. I love to be in the company of makers.
Do you?
I love to feel allyship. Yeah. And it gives me agency.
Good.
It spotlights me as a maker, so it's
Oh, well, thanks very much. It's been really lovely meeting you.
Well, I mean, if you don't want to come in for a zinger, for a raspberry zinger herbal tea.
Yeah. Okay. Why not? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't mind if I do.
Yeah. Come in. Okay. There's this really awkward bit where you just wish you hadn't said yes. You all sit around. So yeah, Department Q, if you've been watching it, it's okay.
That's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's okay. Severance, I couldn't get into the second, no. So yeah, you have the orrery. Now what?
Well, now we go out of the canyon.
You retrace the route that you've taken.
Yes. How long does that take?
It takes a couple of days, no more.
We haven't got a couple of days though, have we?
A couple of days means there'll be
unless you can fly unless.
Because there's going to be a conjunction in 2 days.
Or we could just risk a teleport from here.
Let's hand wave it. You can work out something involving bags of holding and people flying. Sessions can basically fly without limit, right?
Well, so can I.
Cool.
So can
If I
Burple
take
now,
a
because he's got
short
the
rest.
broom of flying.
I'm saying it's lunchtime on Moon Day, the 1st of Apeshit.
Have we taken a long rest?
No.
Can we?
Let's go back.
It takes you 8 hours.
Let's go back. Let's head back.
Yeah.
So where are you going to? Marcus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You teleport to Marcus. I guess that's Burple. You've got
I've got an 8th level spell left for just this eventuality.
Burple.
Mm.
It takes you a moment as you're casting the spell, like a weird moment,
Yeah.
to recall that specific sigil sequence for Marcus's teleportation circle. You do recall it, but it's like, first of all, you can't
She got in my head, didn't
settle
she?
your mind upon it, and then you do find it in your memory, but it just doesn't seem to be quite where you were expecting it to be. And you into the void, you spiral through the darkness, and you out into smoke. There's a haze. You can smell burning. You can smell ozone. There is a constant keening, whining scream in a voice that kind of might be Marcus's voice. In the gloom and this haze, you can see the bodies of pirates lying on the deck plating in that central area of Marcus's lair. You can see a couple of Marcus's wits. They look like they are expired.
Ooh.
Where that creature was suspended, the one that you suspected was a neutronium golem, there is now just what looks like some sort of strange singularity with crackling energy around it, like something has been collapsed in on itself. And then out of the gloom, just when you think, what on earth is going on here, out stumbles Eligos. And she kind of looks at you and looks behind her, looks back at you. She looks frantic. She looks like, what is going on here? She recognizes you, though, and then she smiles. And then she smiles some more, and the smile grows, and it splits her head from ear to ear in a deathly grin, and the top of her head flips open like a pedal bin, and she shrieks, a shriek that cuts you to your very core, and we will find out what has happened to Marcus and Marcus's lair. Is everything okay? Has everything been turned over into chaos? And has the Age of Worms begun already when we pick things up next week?
They've been infiltrated. Classic storyline.
Oh dear.
Fuck.
The Billowing Hilltop podcast is a Billowing Hilltop production. Dungeons & Dragons is a trademark of Wizards of the Coast. Dawn of a New Age and Age of Worms are copyright Wizards of the Coast. Dawn of a New Age was written by Tito Lietti. Music is from Kevin MacLeod and Incompetech.com and is used with thanks under the Creative Commons license. Additional music and sound effects come from the wonderful Sirenscape. All other original material is copyright Billowing Hilltop. Role-playing games are all about getting people together, and we use Roll20 as our tabletop, the perfect place to host your game, and Discord to host our chat. Thanks for listening!